Hey, what's going on, everybody? Back at it again with another video. It is your boy Nino, aka the one who knocks, aka sleep deprived Nino. Let me pull back the curtain for you guys. I record these videos at 5 a.m. on the dot. I get no sleep, and I record these in a broom closet. But hey, man, rags to riches. We gotta do what we gotta do. But anyway. Long-winded intros aside, we've got a pretty long one today, boys. I'm looking at a 13-page document that I think I'm gonna read all of. Oh boy. Let's hope the dyslexia doesn't flare up. But like I said, the topic for today, guys, are allegations. Some pretty nasty ones at that. These are coming from codename Evelyn Rivera. And she is alleged that a nigga named Kevin Valenciaga, aka known on the internet as HyperPotions, Snorlax, and Push Paws, are being alleged of some very heinous things: grooming, sexual assault, the big grape, and abuse. I tell you, man, these niggas are going to have a fun time in hell. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get on into the document. My statement. That's how you know the shit finna be heat rock. Wait, that don't. Hey, Nino, man, go ahead and cut that out. My name is Evelyn Rivera. As of writing, I am 22 years old, born June 2000. A music producer, composer, and writer who releases music under the moniker Coffee Date, and formerly Quora? Korra? The Legend of Korra? Right. I've been silent in this matter for a long time, but I cannot be quiet any longer. Over the past several years, I've seen case after case of young people and women who suffered through similar circumstances as I did. My goal is to use my voice to raise awareness and to hold accountable the monsters hiding in these communities online. The monsters, wow. I've been in therapy for the past 2 years for emotional abuse, sexual trauma, and PTSD. While I have been making progress towards healing, there is still a need for closure and for justice. It is my hope that by sharing my story, others will be able to recognize the signs of a dangerous situation before it's too late. Facts. She's spitting, y'all. She's spitting. To the people that I came forward to about my situation during the healing process, the Game Chomp team, Chris, Maddie, and Ellie, the Sasso Studios crew, friends, and family, thank you for supporting and standing with me. It is because of your advocacy and kindness that I have been able to heal, move forward, and find the strength to tell my story. Damn. Oh shit. My story, 2015 to 2017, grooming. Damn. When I was 15 years old, I met Kevin Valenciaga through a group chat with some mutual friends. We started talking privately through messages and video calls on Skype, and I began to suspect he had a crush on me. I was starstruck and felt a little uneasy because he looked older than I was, like an adult. I asked him how old he was. He replied that he was 24, and I told him that I was 15. Yikes. Then we have some big DMs. Oh, by the way, random question. This is Big Evelyn. And then Kevin replies, "Yeah?" ? Then Evelyn, "How old are you?" Kevin, "Turning 25 in August. I'm younger than I am, though." Retarded statement. Sorry, y'all. Evelyn, "Oh wow, haha. I'm actually 15, to be honest." Kevin, "What? You don't look 15. That's a red flag, y'all. Whenever a nigga says you never trust a nigga who leads with that. Evelyn, haha. Yeah, I get that a bit. Kevin, "I don't look 24 though. I thought you were like 17 or 18. Evelyn, "Nope." Kevin, "Dang. I feel weird." Evelyn, "Haha, don't feel weird about it. You didn't even know. Otherwise, as I don't have my age elsewhere. True. This nigga Kevin a freak. Kevin acknowledged the awkwardness, but this didn't deter him from talking to me. His messages became more flirty. He'd shower me in compliments and give me feedback on my music. We would call each other for hours, and he confessed to having a crush on me. I knew it was weird, but at the time, I felt very lonely, and his attention made me feel validated, wanted, loved. He told me that he knew. Oh my God. Dude, yo, these niggas need to be locked up, bro. These niggas need to be thrown under the jail. He told me that he knew it was wrong, but he couldn't help it. His dick was full of blood. He couldn't help it, y'all. He couldn't help it. He couldn't help that the BWC was full of blood. He couldn't help it. He couldn't stroke it out either. He just had to live with that. He had to sit with that. During a video call in September, he asked me to be his girlfriend. I said yes. I'm shaking my head, y'all. I'm shaking my head. In the following weeks, Kevin would then go to tell me that he wanted to marry me and told me that he had sexual dreams about me. It made me uncomfortable, but I really believed that he loved me. So in my mind, it couldn't have been wrong. This is a DM from Kevin. I remember this specifically because I'm awful and but I was sitting on the couch at one point and you walked up behind me and kissed my neck and you like ... told me you noticed something happening, blushing face. Then I turned around and pulled you down onto the couch and we laughed and kissed. And you put your head on my lap and looked up at me and we smiled. This nigga's a fucking degenerate. Oh my gosh. Jesus, this is still Kevin. It's not too bad, but it is. LOL. Evelyn. Oh, question mark? Kevin. I don't know. You reached down for it, and I kissed your neck when you did. I feel like if things work out over the next 3 years, that you're the kind of girl I would propose to. Please give this nigga an express ticket to hell. Please and thank you. My mother found out about the relationship and she was furious. I was grounded and forbidden from talking to him. She had contacted the police and tried to get law enforcement involved, but they didn't do anything. Goddamn pigs. The freaking pigs, man. I became bitter and angry and started to sneak around and find ways to talk to Kevin. He would tell me that we shouldn't talk to each other, but he would still reply every time and tell me that he missed me, loved me, and he would wait for me. We started messaging each other using secret accounts in Snapchat. Oh God. And he would encourage me to delete my messages after so that we wouldn't get caught in case. I had my phone taken away again. This included messages of an explicitly sexual nature. Cringe. 2017 and 2018. A glimpse of Kevin's true colors. In 2017, I turned 17. Oh wow, facts. Same here, big dog. Since 17 is the age of consent in Texas, Kevin and I began talking without hiding and started openly dating. He was 26, almost 27 at the time. In October 2017, he made plans to come visit me in Texas. My mother wasn't happy about it, but at that point, she realized there was nothing she could do to stop him, and she didn't want me to cut her off. Mom, what the fuck? What the hell? No, hell no. You still under 18, bitch. My fault, y'all. During Kevin's visit, we went to a local convention. This was one of the first of many times that Kevin would sexually assault me. We went to a concert going on in one of the rooms at the convention. It was dark. We stood in the back. Kevin groped me and I told him to stop. I assumed he didn't hear me because of the music playing, but I never mentioned it again because I didn't want to rock the boat. Oh, okay. I assumed that because he loved me, it was okay. Later during the visit, Kevin proposed to me. I said yes. Y'all. At the end of 2017, I went to spend Christmas with Kevin and his family in Pennsylvania. He was living with his parents. 27-year-old living with his parents. That's a red flag, y'all. That's a red flag. No, I'm just. Shout out to my nigga, the commander. let me shut up. Man, he was living with his parents, and when they asked me how old I was, I felt so awkward. During that visit, we drove down to Maryland for his performance at MagFest 2018 at the beginning of January. Here we were openly a couple, but I felt very paranoid, worrying that people knew I was 17. I wanted to protect Kevin and his reputation, so I avoided telling people my age, and pretended that I was older than I actually was. Alrighty. In February 2018, I moved to Pennsylvania with a couple of suitcases. I moved in with Kevin and into his parents' house. What the fuck? Alright. He didn't have enough money for an apartment, and being only 17, I was too young to sign a lease. This is when I began to see indications of his true colors. Kevin would frequently fight with his mother, spend money frivolously, and shower me with gifts that I didn't want nor need, and pressure me into marrying him quickly so that our relationship would seem more legitimate in case anyone thought he was a creep. Alrighty. 2018 to 2020, marriage, abuse, and grape. In July, we got our first apartment. In August, we married at the ages of 18 and 27. This is when life became hell. The money was disappearing as quickly as it appeared, and we lived in a constant state of financial crisis and debt. I was totally alone in Pennsylvania with no friends, no family, only Kevin. He discouraged me from talking to male friends online and told me that they all just want to fuck me. The only friends I felt like I was allowed to have were his friends that he approved of. He told me that my mom was a religious fanatic and that she didn't really understand me. That my siblings were fucking crazy and had too much mental issues. Damn. I would struggle with loneliness and isolation growing up, but now I felt that perhaps it was just my destiny to be alone forever. During sex, Kevin would touch me in ways that would trigger uncomfortable panic attacks and cause me to dissociate. I told him to stop, but he told me that he couldn't help it, and that he was doing these things. Oh my gosh, and that doing these things was a primal instinct. This motherfucker, bro. On several occasions over the 2 years that we were together, Kevin would continue having sex with me even when I was in the middle of these panic attacks and couldn't consent. Alright. If I told him to stop, he told me that he felt like I didn't want him, or that he felt like a monster, and that he should kill him, and that he should just kill himself. He should have in Minecraft, of course. But yeah, he should have just killed himself. Or that I'd be better off without him. This only set me spiraling further, trying as desperately as I could in my mental state to make him stop. I made excuses for what he did, because if I didn't, I feared that he would hurt himself. In April 2019, I sunk to a new low. After releasing my first album, I was severely depressed. Kevin's assaults and harassment worsened. He would grope me while I was working, playing video games, or doing chores, and no matter how many times I told him to stop, every single time he wouldn't. He told me that I never want to do it and that I made him feel unattractive. One of my worst regrets was coming out to Kevin as bisexual, which became a novelty for him to prey on. He would interrupt what I was doing to show me porn and pictures of girls. Would ask me which one of my female friends I thought were hot, and if I wanted to see their boobs, his words not mine, and have sex while he watched. Oh my god, this bro, yo, there is a cuck epidemic, bro. I'm telling you, dude, this is fucking crazy. This disturbed me profoundly. He wasn't talking about celebrity crushes or characters. These were real women that I knew. And I told him to stop, but he continued for as long as we were together. My life became a cycle of working on music, playing video games, and lying on the couch and dissociating. Things seemed perfectly fine on the surface, on social media, during live streams and Discord calls, but in truth, I was a prisoner. In late 2019, Kevin and I decided to move to Los Angeles for career opportunities. We flew out in 2020. for the Sonic movie premiere and solidified our plan to move in March 2020. Then the pandemic happened. We were stuck at home together in an empty, overpriced LA apartment. Every day, Kevin would rant, blaming problems on the lockdown, on COVID, on the decision to move, on having no money. My birth control prescription ran down, and he would get angry at me for not wanting to have sex with him. He would continue to grope me and harass me, and continue to excuse himself by saying that he couldn't help himself because he wasn't getting any. Alrighty. I avoided getting undressed and changing clothes around him because he would take my nakedness as an opportunity to grope me and try to initiate sex. He would lash out and yell at me for hours before turning it on himself again, saying things like, "I wish I was dead. I should just kill myself. The world's better off without me." Facts, this nigga spitting. As I continued working and getting new gigs, he would say self-deprecating things disguised as compliments. "You're a better composer than me. You're more talented than me." And a follow with, "I hate doing HyperPotions." And all these things that I've done don't really matter. It made me feel terrible about myself for achieving anything. He made most of the money, and there was little separation between our assets. I felt totally worthless on my own. Here's another DM from 2020. Kevin says, "I'm screaming at you all the time, making you cower, making you constantly scared of me and feel guilty. That sounds fucking bad, Evelyn, but it's difficult because it feels like you hate me sometimes, and it feels like you blame everything on me. / moving here for me." Kevin, yes, I do that. You're not crazy. I do that. I don't know, man. Maybe he, maybe he should just killed himself, I'm trying to get a fucking crick in my neck, but, I think he should have just, you know what I mean? Everything worsened in August 2020. A blog got a hold of information that Kevin and I were together when I was a minor and he was an adult. Oh boy, and they published it without my knowledge or consent. I had made an effort to keep my age and the history of our relationship a secret. And seeing this information made public scared me to death. I tried to bury it. I denied and twisted the truth of the situation to anyone who asked me because I felt so unsafe. My life was in danger. Kevin lost his mind. He and I were fighting nearly every day. He told me that I made him miserable and that moving to LA was the worst mistake of my life. And he bounced around between therapists. When he was assigned a therapist through an online service, he refused to meet with her because she was an Hispanic woman or okay, who wouldn't get him. I reminded Kevin that I myself am yikes. I reminded Kevin that I myself was an Hispanic woman. He told me that I was different and wasn't like that. I called him out and he told him that was racist, to which he replied, "Maybe I'm a fucking racist then." Alright, well, he just doesn't like those beaners, I guess. I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. At this point, I couldn't see any way out, and I considered killing myself. I told no one because if I told them about the hell I was living in, that would incriminate Kevin. The situation was utterly hopeless. The only reason that I held on was because I was developing a project that I wanted to make ever since I was a little girl. I felt like I was closer than ever. Oh my gosh, that dyslexia is kicking in. I felt like I was closer than ever, than I'd ever been to actually make it happen, and I wanted, and oh my god, and to end it all would have felt like a waste. I'm not laughing at this. I'm just laughing at my middle school level reading ability. At the end of September and through early October, another friend was visiting LA. I would go hang out with them and some other mutual friends, and I'd stay over late. I had been so alone and isolated that I'd forgotten what it had been like to be supported and feel loved. Kevin got upset with me, and he'd guilt trip me, saying that I cared more about my friends and that I didn't really love him. I told my friends about the arguing and the things he'd said. they unanimously told me that the way he was acting was unacceptable, and one of them told me that I need to stand up for myself. Next time we argued, I called him out on his selfishness, his controlling behavior, and told him that he was listening to me. Oh God. I said that I needed to stand up for myself. He stared back at me and said, "How could you say that?" That was the final straw for me. We agreed that there was no way together, and we separated. All right. Yeah. And and the rest of us, is just, wrapping it up. You know what I mean? They end up getting a divorce. To be honest, y'all, I'm getting real fucking sick of reading this shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but then again, am I sorry? But no, man, this nigga Kevin needs to be thrown under the jail, man. Not only do you groom and then sexually assault this girl, you know what I mean? But you ain't even got the common decency to let her ass, you know what I mean, get off the plantation for a few hours. Golly. This girl just wanted to have a few drinks at the club, you know what I mean? Like you just tweaking out for no reason, big dog. But yeah, all in all, man, we love to see another piece of shit, you know what I mean, get buried. Now, Kevin, I got a few words for you, man. Kevin, aka fuck Potions Incorporated, man. Hey man, I hope you go down for this, big dog. I really do, man. I really do. I hope that all the shit talking that you doing about money, nigga, I hope you end up homeless, man. You a bitch ass nigga, you know what I mean? You fucking terrorized this girl for I don't know how long. You probably made her fucking. You probably made her fucking relationship with her family very fucking strenuous. You know what I mean? Cause she was enamored by you, you know, and you probably permanently fucked up this girl's brain, you know. So I hope that you sitting in your little funky ass apartment, condo, whatever the fuck you got, nigga, sweating. I hope you sweating. I hope you on your hands and knees. You know what I mean? I'm about to throw up. How could she do this to me? I'm about to throw up. Nigga, scared to lose it all. I hope you do. I hope so. You earned it, big dog. You earned it. Yeah, y'all. Go ahead and show your love and support for Big Evelyn, you know. Now I know that we just got out of the Orion Quite situation, where, you know, Orion alleged a lot of things, you know, but you know, Quite came back with the clapback, you know what I mean, and hit the biggest Uno reverse of 2023 so far. But you know, I mean, there's a lot of DMs, you know what I mean? I mean, just off of the fucking grooming allegations, you know what I mean? I mean that shit's proven in the DMs that are provided, you know what I mean? So that's already, you know what I mean, like fuck nigga territory, you know what I mean? But you know, I mean, I don't see a reason why she would have to lie about, you know what I mean, this nigga being a semen demon, you know what I mean, trying to fuck her like a fucking mutt every 5 minutes, you know what I mean? So yeah, Kevin, I hope that if you are if HyperPotions is like a group that you're in, I hope that they drop your ass like the fucking the Try Guys, and I hope you end up homeless. But with that being said, y'all, go ahead and wrap it up here. You know, bit of a long one. I'm looking at the runtime here. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh man, I don't edit these videos much anyway, cause you know I can't edit. You know, retarded Nino has signed into work. You know, but oh boy, it's gonna take a wee bit to process this one. But hey, man, video is a video. Y'all have a good day. And until the next one, peace.